Hello, Cancer. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be your September monthly overview video. This is Sherry as Soul Conscious Tarot, and this is a general message that is timeless for whenever you find it. Because we're all on different timelines and time is cyclical. Everything goes in cycles. So whenever you find this reading, there's probably something in the message that you may be going through at the moment, or there may be something, some little piece, tidbit of information that might help you with what you're going through in the moment when you are drawn to watch this video, whether it be in the month of September or not. So the way I do these readings, Cancer, is I pull 3 rows, and then the first row is your conscious mind, what you're feeling and thinking on a conscious level. The middle row is your subconscious soul and heart, what you're feeling and thinking at a subconscious level that you may or may not be aware of, and then how those two tie together to come out as an outcome into your 3D reality. Because what we're feeling and thinking on a conscious and subconscious level basically indicates what we're manifesting, what our intentions are, whether we realize it or not. Sometimes we don't always know, what our intentions are. So then sorry, got a little bit tongue-tied there. There's probably a reason for that. We'll see how it comes out in the reading, but this is definitely like I said, this plays out, these come together to play out how they play out and what you're manifesting into your world, your reality around you, what you're seeing manifest into your life based on what you're feeling and thinking at those 2 levels. Then I pull some final cards from the universe, and we'll pull an oracle deck or oracle card from the secret language of light. And I read the book about that oracle card, but they've been tying in so beautifully. I had to add them to these readings because they've been tying in so beautifully. So at a conscious level, Cancer, you have the 3 of Pentacles, the Death card, and the 8 of Wands. So to me, this really feels like you... I really feel like you're... What are you wanting to work on here? What are you wanting to work on? Work on... It's like you want to communicate. This is interesting. Give me a minute. I'm trying to get the messages aligned here that are coming through. I'm almost feeling like getting back to the basics. Weird enough, that's what's coming through. It's like a Cancer. It's like a getting back to the basics. Like I feel like something, like almost like you're changing something in your life. That Death card, it's talking not something ending, but a transformation. Like something's changing. A way of doing things in your life is changing. I think something significant, some significant change is happening in your life right now. I mean, something just really is transforming your life in a certain way really quickly, and it's causing you to almost have to like, I almost feel like I'm getting this sense of, for some reason, this guy on this card, I just feel like he's a teacher in a classroom. Like you're seeking out somebody to give you advice or to talk to somebody to help you out in a situation, because I think something's changing and you're trying to learn. It's like you're trying to play catch up almost to learn what you need to know, like learning something new, because things are about to change in your world and they're changing so quickly. You're trying to keep up is what I'm really picking up on, Cancer. And then you have 46, the Merkaba. This is the Sacred Geometry deck, Oracle deck. I love using these for the subconscious mind because they're more esoteric to me. They get the images, because I use these as tools to channel, to get the downloads, to channel the messages that want to come through when I do my readings. And so when I see the cards, I just start getting downloads, and these really help me bring through that soul energy. I also use the dark tarot deck because that's a darker deck and it gets to the more shadow energy, what we don't see. we don't always see. And so with this Makerba card, um, I'm really being drawn, not only does it tie to this Pentacles, it's change. It's change. And it's almost like a destiny change. Like you're like your course is being corrected. Your life is changing in some way. But it's to align you more with your star path is what I feel like. And that's what it's kind of like your subconscious is saying that this needed to happen, because I keep seeing all the stars on this. So it's talking about, like, I'm drawn to like the star card energy, which is like destiny, that your soul path, your star path, something that is meant, you are meant to do or be, yeah, and there's the Ace of Pentacles, which is that new beginning. Your soul, your subconscious is saying, yeah, we need a new beginning here. We know things have been out of balance and we need a new beginning here. And then also the Magician, so that's manifesting. This is something that at a subconscious level, maybe, something that you have been dreaming about, Cancer, that you've been longing for, dreaming about, hoping for in your deepest, darkest desires, that you've been thinking and wishing for. The universe is starting to put things to play into your reality to make that happen. And you probably are like, oh my gosh, what is all this chaos and why is everything changing? Well, it's the universe. Basically, you've manifested something into your life, and the universe has brought it to you and said, okay, well, if you want this, to get there, this is going to have to happen. Basically, that's what's coming through, Cancer, is your world is changing and transforming, because the universe is trying to give you what you're manifesting what you want, like deep down in your soul, something you've been longing for, something you've been wishing for, something you've been, that you've been trying to manifest, be this magician and manifest. It's trying to balance out your world, bring your world into harmony, to have this beginning and put you on the path toward what it is you want to, your intention, what you're manifesting. It's trying to put that into your world, into your reality. But sometimes, it's so think about this. I'll give you an example. So you say you want to make a lot of money. You want to be successful. You want to make a lot of money. You want to, be able to live in such a way that you no longer have to work, or that you have lots of money, that you don't have to worry about money, something like that. And you're currently working, doing a dead-end job where you're going into the office every day and you're working for a company, and there's no real path to getting to that life circumstance, like, of what you're desiring. I mean, as long as you're working, as a cog in a wheel, and there's a glass ceiling on your salary, you may never be able to manifest or have a reality where you're going to be able to have all the money that you want to no longer have to work for someone. So things have to change in your world. You may have to lose that job so that you seek a job that will put you on a path that will get you to where you ultimately want to go. And that's kind of like the things that are happening in your life. There's something falling apart and transforming in your life because the universe is trying, Cancer, to course correct you. They're trying to put you on the path toward the thing that you're desiring, you're wishing for, that you're hoping for, your star path. It's trying to put you on that course and change your, it's bringing things down and toppling things in your life that aren't going to get you there, that aren't going to get you where you need to go. And although this can be chaotic, in our 3D world, this can be a really chaotic thing to live through, because sometimes it means being homeless or jobless or whatever the circumstances may be. But, we lose a job, lose friendships, lose, different things fall away out of our life. But it's only because, there's something better to come, because the universe is trying to give you what you want. You may not see it in the moment when everything is chaotic around you and everything, it seems like everything may be going wrong or changing and you can't keep up. you may be in a tailspin almost, but this is when you really have to trust the universe, that the universe is trying to give you what you want. And this is that education. I told you, I felt like this was a teacher or an advisor or something of talking to someone, that Three of Pentacles. I really felt like almost like, learning from someone, getting someone's advice, trying to seek advice from someone. And I get that off of this education card as well. That's just tying in toward the outcome of seeking advice. There might be, doing, seeing and watching this video like you are. That's a way of seeking advice from someone to help give you the answers that you need. Because this message, maybe by hearing this message, maybe it's going to give you a little bit more confidence of understanding that, okay, maybe things aren't as bad as they seem to be. Maybe this did need to happen. Maybe, try to give you that positive mindset that things are happening for your greatest good, for your highest intent. And that's the way I do these readings. When I set the intention before I sit down to do these readings, not only do I cleanse the area, but I set the intention that all the readings that I do be for the highest good of the people that actually watch the video. So the universe knows who's going to come and who's going to be gravitated and drawn to the video and who's going to watch it. And so I set the intention that way and that helps hone down the energy to more specific people than the entire world. So it's like the universe does know who's watching these readings. And so that's why I set the intention that way, is that whoever watches these videos, this message is for their highest good in some way. So if you're drawn here, there's probably a reason for it. There's probably something you're going to get out of this message if you actually watch it through, all the way through, which we're getting closer to the end. We're going ahead and drawing the cards on the outcome on that 35-8 education card, which, like I said, really feel like it's getting advice, getting help from someone or something, getting, learning what you need to know of what, to help you go through this transformative time of your life, the change that you're going through. I think it's just been, I really feel like a tailspin, like things have just been crazy. That Eight of Wands, I'm picking up just the craziness, like the things have just been crazy, just been happening so fast. And this is this justice on this balance, this Two of Pentacles is really talking about that balance I was talking about. I think things are, it's the universe trying to, give you what is fair, trying to bring things in, usher things in for you. And I think, you're going to see justice. You're going to, things are going to balance out eventually, and the universe is trying to help get you there. It's trying to help get you there. And then you're going to have, that's a new start. That's a new start. Cups usually talk about our feelings, emotion. It's something, it's for me, the cup, especially the Ace of Cup, your cup is everything that you are, everything that you embody, every part of you is in this cup, and you bring that cup to the world around you. So this cup essentially embodies you and everything you bring to the world around you. So this is who you are, essentially who you are. And how you represent and what you bring to the world around you. And I think that that's what, you're seeking, that, that justice, so to speak, or there's something that's leading you to representing yourself in a different way, walking a different path and representing yourself in a different way in the world around you. And like I said, I really feel like this is almost like something you've been manifesting, a change you've been manifesting, and something, a way of being that you want to become, that you've been at that subconscious dream level, what you daydream about, what you long for, what you desire. It's the universe is starting to put things into your world, change your world, transform your world to help give you those things you've been wishing and dreaming about. But sometimes that comes at a price. Sometimes it comes with things falling out of your life. and you have to be willing to let go of those. And that's why this Four of Coins is here, Four of Pentacles, is because if you hold on too tightly to the things that are currently in your life, your way of being, your current way of being, and not willing to let things fall away in your life that are no longer serving you, you're not going to get the results that you want to. You're not going to bring justice to yourself in that situation if you hold back, because you're not allowing the universe to put the things in your life that need to be in place for you to get your wish fulfilled. And so, you are changing, you are definitely changing, and you're changing because, as I said, the universe is really trying to, course correct you in a way, or put you on the path that's going to lead you to what you're trying to manifest, what you desire and dream. It's really trying to help you. It's just a matter of whether you will let the universe help you or not. Are you willing to be okay with the changes that are happening in your life, or are you going to hold on to them? Are you going to hold on to everything as you know it, or are you going to release and let go and follow the path that the universe is trying to set you on? Are you going to be open to it? So judgment, that's the universe right there, saying, are you going to let us, clear the path for you? Are you going to, are you going to end the current cycle that you're on? Are you done being the way that you've been so that we can give you something better? Are you ready to move on? Are you ready to, level up, so to speak? Are you ready to move on? Or are you going to, are you going to, hang on to the old way of being? It's kind of decision time, decision time. And this is the universe saying, hey, I know things have been crazy in your life. I know that things are changing. And maybe, just take a moment to think things through. I know things are, we've made your world chaotic, and things are going crazy right now, but it's all okay, and it's okay to take a break and recover, that if that's what you need to do to let go, to make room in your life for the changes that are happening. It's kind of like, coming to terms with it, coming to peace with it. Are you gonna, come to peace with it and, let these changes happen, let go of the things that are no longer serving you for something that's going to be for your highest good, that's going to, lead to something that is even better to come, even if you don't see it right now, or don't see it or don't understand it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull one card from the Secret Language of Light Oracle deck. These cards, I started using them last month, and they tie in so beautifully with the messages that come through. I just have to keep using them. And I do read the message out of the book for these cards, because I do not do them justice. And when I read them out of the book, the meanings out of the book, that's when I really see how well they tie into the readings that I've done for you. So you have 13 insight. So this is really aligning and balance. You're coming into balance and alignment. It's aligning with who you are and where you need to go. It's like I said, it's what you're manifesting. It's like a course correction. It's putting you on a path toward your star path, your destiny, where you need to go, Cancer. It's really, even though your life may seem chaotic and hectic right now, it really is, it's really the universe just trying to get you to a better place that you may not see right now at this time. So the 13 insight card, it says, refine your psychic senses. You are or about to see further, higher, and deeper through space and time. Your psychic skills are expanding and seeing through the lenses of your soul. Hone your abilities by reading about or doing a workshop or intuitive development. I said, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I kept seeing, like, seeking advice or getting help from someone or learning something from someone. And this is talking about seeking, doing something to hone those skills, those the intuitive skills that you have, the psychic gifts that you have. We are all psychic. It is a part of who we are, but we have to trust this ability and thrust this ability into the background in favor of other senses. Problems occur when we keep looking at the manifested world for proof of our worth. You are worthy because you are here. There is nothing to prove. You could become an intuitive reader if this is something that you truly desire. It could also mean you are learning to trust what you feel, and the next steps to take will drop into your mind into the following days. So this really talks to me about, kind of like I said, these cards tie in so beautifully to these messages. So to me, this is saying with this card, this insight card, that you have to trust what you feel, that you may not see the final outcome, but you need to trust in yourself and believe in yourself that you have what it takes to get where you want. And this is really talking about manifesting something that really is, at a deeper level. So, it's maybe you're starting to realize, or maybe you have always known that you have a gift. Maybe, you are an empath, or you're psychic, or you have the ability to be a medium, or there's gifts that that you have that are special to you and unique to you. And I think those are starting to come to light. And I think, because you're kind of awakening to those and being more accepting of those abilities and skills, that's starting to change your life in a huge way. And you may not see it yet, which is why trust is required for you to take the next steps. And I think that you're going to see, this is saying within the next, in the following days. So I really think September is going to be a huge month for transformation for you. I think it's really, your existence is really going to start changing. If it's not already changing, I think that it's going to change in a significant way, because it's going to put you more in alignment with where you need to go in your life, the path you need to be headed on, if you weren't on the right path. So the farther you were off the path, the harder the circumstances are going to be, or the bigger the changes that are going to occur in your life to get you back on track of where you need to go. So understand that, like, even though things might be rough right now, like if you are going through a period where you're homeless, or if you're jobless, or, where you're deep in debt, or people have started falling out of your life, people that have been in your life a long time have started falling away, and new people are coming into your life. There's a reason all that's happening. There's a, that it's basically the universe clearing the path. It's helping you awaken, like you're leveling up in a sense. You're rising and leveling up, and the universe is trying to steer you back onto the road that you need to go on to get the results, to manifest what it is you truly desire, or what you're truly here for. That because where you're at may have been a glass ceiling, that there may have been no path forward in the path that you were on. And so the universe is saying, hey, there's a roadblock here. We need to divert you over here. And when the universe does that diversion, when it diverts us around those roadblocks, it usually causes chaos in our life. Things shake up. Things need to transform, because we can't keep doing things the way we've been doing them, because the road is blocked. There's no clear path, so you have to go around. So which causes things to change in your world around you. So that's the message that I have for you, Cancer, this month. If this message resonates with you, hit the like button down below. Feel free to leave any comments that you wish to leave, because I not only do I read all the comments, but I know that it might help your fellow Cancerians as well, if they, because they may read your comments and they may resonate with what you have to say, and feel like they're not alone in the way that things are happening in their life, which helps us become more connected and more empathetic and more, have more compassion in our life for others. So I wish you the very best, and I thank you so very much if you decided to join me this month. If you want to become part of my tribe here, you just have to hit that subscribe button down below. I do this reading every month, plus I do a few different readings each and every week, and I'd love to have you as part of my tribe. Thank you once again for joining me this month. I wish you the very best, Cancer. Joy, love, and light.